Solo leveling can easily be considered one of the most popular manhwa out there. In the manhwa Solo Leveling, Sung Jin-woo was first portrayed as a weak E-ranked hunter. He was working as a hunter to pay his mother's hospital bill. Then during a raid, due to his luck, he got something called the ranking system. Then everything changed, he ranked himself up from 0 to hero and become an S-rank hunter. So, we have compiled a list of 12 manga that are like Solo Leveling. This manhwa is just like Solo Leveling. The MC has a similar type of system that helps him get stronger. You can check out the description below. The gods' tombs started to appear around the world. Due to the relics within these tombs, many were able to wield these legendary power for themselves, while others became enslaved to these users. However, a tomb raider appears with the purpose of robbing these relics. The Tomb Raider King. God damn it. Did that bastard already loot this place as well? What you own belongs to me. What I own definitely belongs to me. This is the story of a revived Tomb Raider who will do whatever he can to claim all the tombs and relics for himself. If you want to read manhwa like Solo Leveling, you should definitely try it out. The story has a similar type of system that helps him get stronger. Jiang Bai was killed in a truck accident and trying to escape from a high-risk casino after winning a huge amount of money, but instead of dying, his soul was transported into a parallel world that is similar to Earth and merged with his alternate pathetic self. Over there he met the Mad God who grants him a powerful bug ability in this new world. Jiang Bai is now stuck in his alternate world self, who is far weaker and less much influential than the original. Can he make a comeback in this new parallel Earth with his new cheat abilities? It is similar to Solo Leveling in a way that both of manhwa has a system that helps the main character, and in both Solo Leveling and Metropolitan system both of the MC were weak in the beginning but slowly got stronger and then become the strongest. Now that I'm back, I won't allow my loved ones to die again. The Shadow Labyrinth, the most catastrophic existence humanity has faced in history. Desir Arman is one of the 6 remaining survivors of mankind within it. The 6 attempt to clear the final level of the labyrinth, but ultimately fail and the world comes to an end. However, when Desir thought he would meet his demise, what is revealed before him is the world, 13 years ago. Desir is returned to the past, back to the time when he enrolled at the nation's finest magic academy. Havrian. Report this ad. He is reunited with his precious friends, and is prepared to change the past to save the world and his loved one. 3 years remaining before the emergence of the shadow world. Change the past and gather powerful comrades to save mankind. This manhwa is without a doubt one of the most highly recommended manhwa like Solo Leveling. The story follows Dongtae, an unlucky boy who has problems with almost everything, including a girl that he can't get or doesn't want to be embarrassed. Looks, grades, and even getting bullied, he hates his life. But everything changes when Tae-bin, a dicer, transfers. Upon obtaining a mysterious, iridescent dice, his life becomes a little more interesting. The dice is a magical cube that can transform anything about you. For Dongtae, he changes everything. Think about it, what would you change? Yeon-woo had a twin brother who disappeared 5 years ago. One day, a pocket watch left by his brother returned to his possession. Inside, he found a hidden diary in which was recorded, "By the time you hear this, I guess I will be already dead." Obelisk, the Tower of the Sun God, a world where several universes and dimensions intersect. In this world, his brother had fallen victim to betrayal while climbing up the tower. After learning the truth, Yeon-woo decided to climb the tower along with his brother's diary. From now on, I am Jung-woo Cha. This manhwa has around 67 chapters, but it is defiantly worth our time. If you like Solo Leveling, you will surely like it too. Protagonist Kin Han Soo killed the Demon King after 10 years of being summoned in the fantasy world. Now, it's time to be sent back to Earth. What's this? The fantasy world's God appears along with his report card. Because he removed all the obstacles that prevented him killing the Demon King, his personality score came out as F. The regression that follows is that he has to return to the start and begin again. Can Kang Han Soo end this endless return? Once it starts up, the dungeon goes through a process called reset the next user. Why doesn't this reset process apply to me? I am the only one left from that endless reset of this dungeon. With simple skills and an overwhelming weapon, the Yeongdown game starts inside the dungeon. He awoke, and the world was changed. The familiar high school now teaches magic, encouraging students to become the greatest magicians they can be. Beyond the city limits, wandering magical beasts prey on humans. An advanced scientific world changed into one with advanced magic. Yet, what has not changed was the same teacher who looks upon him with disdain, the same students who look upon him with contempt, the same father who struggles at the bottom rung of society, and the same innocent stepsister who cannot walk. However, Mo Fan discovered that while everyone else can only use one major element, he himself can use all magic. One day, Song Shuhang was suddenly added to a chat group with many seniors that suffered from Chuyuni disease. The people inside the group would call each other fellow Taoist, and had all different kinds of titles: Palace Master, Cave Lord, True Monarch, Immortal Master, etc. And even the pet of the founder of the group that had run away from home was called Monster Dog. They would talk all day about pill refining, exploring ancient ruins, or share their experience on techniques. However, after lurking inside the group for a while, he discovered that not all was what it seemed. Han Jihan, an ordinary secondary school understudy, out of nowhere builds up an extraordinary force where his whole world is moved into a game-like setting. He can see the force levels of individuals, take a gander at the details of an apparently ordinary thing, get capacities, and even level up. Follow Han Jihan as he finds how to utilize this force and the universe of ability client. I am the best when it comes to taking divergent paths. With just a flip of my hand, I shall take the path less commonly traveled. I search far and wide, only to find myself unbeatable and unrivaled. So now I ask, who else can match my awesomeness? Acting tough is second nature to me, and I am a lone wolf. The road is long and winding, but I shan't feel lonely as long as I am able to act tough. Life and death bore me, and I do whatever I deem fit. Young man, way back when I started acting tough, you were still learning how to put on your underpants. Soo K thus decided to take the path of acting tough. He decided to act tough every single goddamn day. If he wasn't acting tough, he was scheming for the best way to act tough. Bam had been alone his whole life until he met Rachel. Now, however, Rachel is set on climbing the tower, and she is willing to leave Bam behind to do so. After Rachel disappears in a veil of light, Bam follows her, vowing to ascend the tower in hopes of meeting her again. But the tower is a dangerous place full of ancient secrets, fearsome monsters, and nefarious humans. Each floor is protected by an administrator who puts the daring challengers through grueling tests that will push them to their limit. As he confronts Heedon, the administrator of the first floor, Bam learns that he is an irregular, someone who was not chosen by the tower but was able to enter it on his own, an extremely rare event inside the tower. Regardless of this revelation, however, his path forward is clear. Be it wealth, power, glory, or even reuniting with Rachel, all desires will be realized at the top of the tower. That's it for the best manhwa like Solo Leveling. Note, all of the manhwa you saw above, most of them are not officially available in English. But there are many scanlation websites providing English translations. You can read them on Tachiomi.